Okay, everyone. Let's actually get on with playing Kronolog the Nazi Paradox. If you skip the intro, by the way, it's not my fault if you don't understand something that's happening in this game, because you missed all the fucking backstory. Now, if you followed along for the intro, you still don't understand something, well, welcome to Kronolog. Okay, just make sure that I did save, even though it not fucking matters. It not fucking matters? Whatever. So, one of the cool dynamics in this game is that there are like 3 levels of looking at some things. You've got a report of what something looks like whenever you're super far away from it. You've got a report of how something looks whenever you're closer to it. And you've got a report of some objects super detailed right next to it where you can actually interact with it. For example, take a look at this. You can't read the poster from here. Try stepping closer. So let's go ahead and move Mark Hoffman here a bit closer to the poster. Excuse me. The Ministry of Worker Safety reminds you that success is everyone's job. A fine example of Nazi propaganda. This poster will surely build national pride. I was guzzling a bottle of water trying to recover from that fucking introduction. So yeah. Our interface screen here, options, the PIM, indication of where we are, our inventory, which contains nothing. We have limited inventory space, folks. Yeah. Our talk command, our walk command, our see command, and our interact command. So let's go ahead and interact with this man here. Jack Jimison, Chief Engineer, not a Aerodome. Jack and your son Philip were best friends at boarding school. Hope you're all ready for this.
How's it going, Jack? Dr. Hoffman, what brings you to the grand and glorious Federal District today, huh?
Proconsul Zimmer called me over to discuss our newest development. It looks very promising.
Yeah. From what I've read in the papers, it sounds like you've been doing some really kick-ass work at Envirotech. By the way, ever hear from that vagabond son of yours?
Not for about a month. But, you know Philip. I figure he's either hot on the trail of a major archaeological discovery, or else he's fallen in love.
Any excuse to stay in New Mexico, right? Wish I were still there. At least you could breathe the air. Tell him hello for me when he decides to check in.
I will. Did they send up a temporary access card for me?
You bet, Doc. Right here. Don't forget to validate it down below.
Yeah, folks. Those things are not supposed to be synced. It's not the recording. They don't come synced. Oh my god. Yep. Hope you guys are into hearing some dialogue. I think I'll mute my mic for future dialogue situations. I just kept it open there so you could hear the stunned silence of surprise. Oh, by the way, I saw some cockroaches there. They're giant cockroaches, and they are eating sludge left behind by your Luftwagen. Hooray! Could this be one of Nada's brilliant solutions to the pollution problem? Probably. Now we have our temporary access card, which will allow us through that elevator, which is useful. Well, we can get in the elevator without it, but we won't be able to do anything once we get in there. What a day! You could cut the pollution with a knife. A little console thing here. Got a barrel over there, catching drips from the leaking lube hose. Lube. They even put it in. We got some boxes. I can't really click on the fire extinguisher, and your elevator door with its own call button. Now, folks, there are 2 items you need on the screen in order to complete the game. What do you think they are? The lube hose? The barrel? The cockroaches? The pollution with a knife? The fire extinguisher that I couldn't click on? No, I actually ended up not interacting with those items. They have here are a wrench, an enormous crescent wrench, and greasy rags hang on the tool rack. We need these 2 items in order to complete the game. Don't forget them. If you don't grab them, you're not always allowed to come back here. The greasy rack is strung to the cold. There we go. I got it, though. I got grease all over my hands now. No! Anyway, yeah. Don't forget those items. Press the door. Call button. Elevator opens.
Insert card.
Sound crackles a little bit. Grrr. Well, what the game wants us to do here is insert the card.
Welcome to Nada. Please make your selection now.
We're in the garage. We can go to the lobby. We can't go to the spec.
Not
We try.
authorized.
We're not authorized. Best thing we can do here is to go to the lobby. Take back the card, and here we are. The ever-present swastika is a constant reminder of Nazi control. The mere sight of it makes your blood boil. These are probably the only live fish within 100 kilometers. We've got some benches here. They look comfortable from a distance. How refreshing to see something green. We have the encrypted building directory. And we have a computer here, the closed-circuit communication screen of the info center. Sorry about that sudden pause. I was interrupted. Anyway, a habit you should develop in this game is saving. So I'm going to go ahead and save this to LGWI 001. And I'll stick with that for a while. Oh, by the way, you can't walk around unless you have the walk command enabled. You can't use the hand command. You can't use the speak command. You need to walk. So let's go ahead and walk to ye olde computer here. El computador. And look at it. Insert card. Thank you. You're welcome. Are you going to do it? Oh, alright. Confirm your identity. Use your personal NADA decryptor to match the numerical sequence of the corresponding icons. Careful, folks. Alright, I can do that. Let me see here. Let me just fucking... Where did I put that fucking decryptor thing here? Oh, god damn it. In my fucking pocket. Ah, son of a bitch! Here we go. Here's my fucking NADA decryption super special secret dapper cool decoder ring, where all I have to do is, this comes free with your 75th anniversary CD. If I can twist it around a bit. Alright. So we're gonna go with, that's interesting. Maze looking thing. Carrot. Maze looking thing. Circle. Star. Success! Identity confirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hoffman. Thank you. Whew.
Welcome, Herr Hoffman. Thank you for responding so quickly to Proconsul Zimmer's request. I'm sorry to inform you that he has been called into an urgent meeting. Please come down, however. He left something for you to pick up. I have authorized your passage to and from the Proconsul's office on level S. Please take your card and proceed to the office elevator at this time.
I can do that. Now, before we go to the office elevator, which is this one, we can't interact with this elevator. We have something that we need to get from this room. Let's walk this way, and then see if I can get Mr. Philip Hoffman to walk this way. It's probably too far up. Let's go up a little bit. Now, let's go here. Now, you notice that, whenever I clicked on this thing here, the game said, these benches look comfortable from a distance. Let's take a close-up look. I said, let's take a close-up look. What do you know? This close, you observe that the bench really and truly is genuine leather. And what do we have here? A 25-cent, I guess, rank mark piece has been left on the bench. Maybe it's lucky. You need this item to complete the game. That's... I don't think that's too terrible of a pixel hunt, but your mileage may vary. It may vary indeed. Let's go ahead and push the call button. And slide right in.
Insert card.
Yes, yes. Card.
Please make your selection now.
Now, we have all these different super cool floor options, but we're not going to be able to do anything with them.
Not authorized.
See? So the only place we can go is to where we are authorized, which is F.
Selected level F. Today's thought. Remember the Zeppelin.
Alright, I'll remember the Zeppelin. And here we are. I think now is a great time to save the game. Trust me, now's a great time to save the game. Let's look around us, folks. We are looking at the elevator that'll take me back up to the main lobby, a cutting from the now defunct Black Forest, another subtle reminder of Nazi oppression. I'll need a periscope to see around the corner. Plastic plants thrive in the controlled artificial environment of the Zimmer suite of offices. Again, the hallway leading to the restrooms, and what's this? This means do not enter. Electronically operated security doors. Looks like another card slot. Are you certain you've been cleared for this area? Obviously. So, let's go ahead and take my card, and let's go to the do not enter area. You have entered a restricted area in the Proconsul's suite. Such outright defiance is viewed as a death threat to the Proconsul. Your only hope of avoiding the Nazis' extremely harsh interrogation and punishment methods is to restore a previously saved game. Hope you have one. Now, all game overs will recycle you back to this. There's no fucking main menu for the game. Bastards. Couldn't they fucking code one or something? Come on. Oh, god damn it. Pretty much loaded the same fucking thing there. Way to go, Grim. Alright, so, hey, do not enter. Now that leads into Eva's secretarial office. We don't want to go there just yet. Let's instead, you guys remember our hands are all greasy from handling those fucking rags? Let's go ahead here and head to the restrooms. Now we have the door to the ladies' room, which you can't go in. You insert your card and it'll reject you. The door to the men's room, we have a sweet, shiggity schwa, water fountain, cockroaches, and another do not enter thing. So, I'm not going to bother showing you guys that, as I've already shown you how that works. I guess I can show you trying to enter the ladies' room. Your temporary access card identifies you as Mark Hoffman male. In other words, this won't work. Okay, that was fun, everybody. Use our card, open the door, and step into the restroom. Unfortunately, both stalls are unoccupied, although we do have the urinal over there. We've got... That guy will flatten you if he sees you peeping at him through the crack in the privacy door. Why are you trying to peep through the crack? It's obviously occupied. A suitably Spartan restroom for executive warriors. Now, what is that? No. I know it's there, and I know something will pop up. Ever feel like you're being followed by cockroaches the size of chihuahuas? Huh, I guess it won't pop up just yet. Whatever.
Be out in a minute. Be out in a minute. If that's you, Ron, it can wait.
It can wait. Alright, so here we have ye old urinal. This urinal feeds straight through to the Potomac. No sewage facilities here. I didn't mean to click on that. Let's go ahead and use it. Ugh! Now you must wash your hands. Good thing there's a sink here. The soap is great for removing smog scum from skin. Ah, here we go. The juice from the squashed cockroach looks radioactive. Although it wasn't supposed to be squashed, as like this cockroach is crazily like close to the human player, whatever. Not the human, whatever. Alright, so we have a mirror here. Since you had to use a card to get into the men's restroom, they've probably installed a two-way mirror in here. We have a pair of gloves left in the lavatory. Perhaps they belong to one of the gentlemen in those stalls, and you have a condom machine in the men's room. They're illegal everywhere else as part of the wartime motherhood campaign. Now, as it turns out, we do need an item from this restroom in order to complete the game. Only one, though. We were like, but Grimith, how many items could there possibly be? What other options are there? I mean, they're just the gloves, right? Boom! Not quite. Let's take a look at the condom machine. I said, oh god damn it, let's take a look at the condom machine. It's clear from this demonstration that the Zeppelin is the superior product. You wonder how long it can withstand the pressure before it bursts. This product would not be at all reliable. Zeppelin condoms, air tested. Ah, the instructions. 1. Insert coin. 2. Retrieve product. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. Wow. I think I have a mute option. So yes, this requires a 25-cent RM piece. Thankfully, we have one of those. Yes, folks. In order to beat this game, you need a condom. You don't need the gloves. You need a Flaytex Zeppelin condom. I'm not making this up. Alright, we're done here in the restroom. Everything's good to go. Yeah, you need that condom later on in the game. If you don't have protection, you're gonna lose. You see what I mean? Ah, it's just very, very entertaining. So here we are, in Eva's office. Eva Netzel's office is the model of Germanic efficiency. Germanic? There are more flags here than in a kindergarten auditorium. Oh my. The Nada emblem is carved into the custom carpeting at the entrance to the office. This may be your only chance to step on the Nazi eagle. Score! The Proconsul's decorator has placed plants in the corners to achieve a balanced look. And you have here a tapestry which you can't analyze from where you are. Personal collection of souvenirs. This clock was actually a gift to the Fuhrer himself from the Bavarian Clockmakers Association. A large credenza, a painting, the doors that lead to Proconsul Zimmer's private office. That's Eva's desk, official post of the guard dog. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this fucking tapestry. The work is identified as fawns frolicking in the forest, a mediocre example of German naturist art. Alright. Now, we go up this way and take a walk behind the desk. The camera angle changes. Sweet, huh? And then, if we save the game, because Eva's not here, note that, folks. She's not here. We save the game. We take a look at the desk. We have a slip of paper that back there. This card describes something called a Bavarian health spa. We have a lethal letter opener. We have a Frau Netzel's personalized damn. Excuse me, folks. Supper's coming back up in a bad way. And this compact disc has your name on it. It's entitled Birth of the Empire, the First 75 Years. This must be the pet project that Zimmer mentioned to you last week. Sweet. So, let's go ahead and take that. And I believe that's everything else we need, so let's go ahead and click out of that. Lethal letter openers could be useful. And, oh hey! A fax just arrived. High-speed Grund fax machine. Let's take a look. Let's be nosy. Termination order request oh shit. The fax identifies Philip Hoffman as a dangerous dissident and requests a termination order from Zimmer. My God, that's your son they're plotting to terminate. Fuck. Well, we don't want him to see that. Shit.
Herr Hoffman, I see you found the CD that Proconsul Zimmer left for you. Regrettably, your meeting with the Proconsul has been canceled. He was called into emergency session with Dr. Melchior Grossman of Los Alamos.
Yes, I know, Dr. Grossman. In fact, do you think it might be possible for me to see him? Hoffman Envirotech has been doing business with him for over a year.
Really? I thought you two were at professional odds.
We are. But he needed our help with a toxic waste problem, as well as, believe it or not, a cockroach infestation.
Who cares about his problem? This building is crawling with the disgusting creatures. You'll have to excuse me now. Jack will bring your car around in the aerodrome.
Well, son of a bitch. We didn't get a chance to remove that termination notice. But on the bright side, we weren't, fucking caught and slaughtered by the guard dog there, Eva. It seems like Proconsul Zimmer is quite busy, so the best thing we get to do is GTFO. I'm okay with that. Oh, by the way, you can't go in there. Don't even bother trying. Moving right along. Hello. Let's go ahead and get the fuck out. So, there are 5 items you need. You need the wrench. You need the rag. You need that 25-cent piece, which you use to get a condom. And you need the 75th anniversary CD. Very important. Let's go ahead and use our card to slide back into the lobby.
Outside temperature 25 degrees centigrade.
Thank you, very thoughtful. So we slide right on out, and look at who we have here. Dr. Melchior Grossman, head of the Los Alamos National Laboratory, and renowned microbiologist. Let's chat him up. Not like that.
Dr. Grossman, what brings you to the Federal District?
Herr Hoffman, an unexpected pleasure. I am here to escort an experimental biochamber back to Los Alamos. You know, rumors are rampant about a new strain of bacteria under development at Hoffman Envirotech. I hear it's even more effective than your last famous contribution to society.
It's a little early to draw any conclusions. How did you hear about it?
Oh, you know, just like you, we have our little bugs here and there. At any rate, I am extremely curious. Could I take a barrel back to Los Alamos with me?
I'll see what I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must...
Marvelous. Enjoy the day, Herr Doctor. Just a word of friendly advice. You had better keep an eye on that boy of yours. He has been engaged in, how shall I put it, some rather questionable activities down in New Mexico. I have tried to play down certain incidents out of professional courtesy to you, but I am not sure how long I can continue to do so.
You've been very helpful, I'm sure.
You don't seem to understand. Your son has put himself in great danger. These are not schoolboy pranks. Good day, Herr Hoffman, and don't forget to send the bacteria.
What a lovely personality he is, huh? All right. Dr. Melchior Grossman telling us that, our son's in fucking great danger. No fucking shit. Although, of course, we can't tell him that. No fucking shit. Because then we'll have to reveal that, yeah, let's not.
Insert.
Go ahead and put our temporary access card here into the slot skis.
Please make your selection now.
I would, as soon as you shut up. And go ahead and hop in the garage, and lo and behold, our temporary access card is gone. If you failed to get the dime, not the dime, the fucking, 25-cent Reichsmark piece or whatever, to get the condom, you will not be able to finish the game. Condom's important. Really need protection. Okay? You still have a last opportunity to grab your wrench and rag here, though. So now that I've done so, my Luftwagen is back in, and off I go. As soon as my character finishes walking across the screen. Confused and angry, you depart one main and head back to Hoffman Envirotech, where you'll have the time and resources to regroup and plan Philip's rescue. What lovely music, huh? It's like we're just taking a lovely jaunt, you know, a gentle ride through through time and space. I don't know. There I go, riding up my little fucking elevator there. And all this shit, though, in our special super cool penthouse suite thing, is gonna have to wait for another video, folks. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you learned a lot about this game, and you'll see us solving more of these ridiculous puzzles next time. Hope you're excited. I am.